I'll play for another hour. I'm having too much fun now. Trying to piece together this.
From the sky it comes. Ha! You surrender to it.
No, I don't surrender fear. I'm just gonna go do something. Just gonna do something real quick. I gotta go over here and get the carrot scope. Parasite scope anyway.
It is clear as day.
What am I missing? Can't get that. Because... that. Okay. Oh, that might explain why I was running into so many battles. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Time and memory.
Oh, right. Kills.
Time.
I can't. Closed it. Oh, I thought we closed it. I'm confused.
Grand Pulse, a land that...
So here's what we do with this. Here's how this works. We have to go through this storyline and this timeline, but have the paradox scope open. Which gives us, when we fight Caius in this time. Hopefully it's quick. Well, we get this done quickly. Oh. Okay, just go straight there. It's most of the work is done already. Ba, ba, ba. I'll just. Okay, this is perfect. Got it.
It looks like an oracle drop.
Airtight scope activated. Yep, that's a new Caius. That's a weak Caius. Oh no. Oh no. He's weak. That's okay, trying to kill her. Yeah, I love being in the air.
Take this.
Follow the gun.
Okay.
Take this.
Oh no.
Take this.
It actually feels like I have actual players now, instead of a monster following them.
Take this.
Ow, ow.
To live is without meaning.
Oh, he's back up. Alright. Okay, let's go.
Get him. Sorry.
Next stop, the apocalypse.
Take this. Storm is here.
Oh. Oh, it's one of them. Okay. Okay, Lightning, calm down.
Your time is
Tell you about. Oh. I was expecting more time with that. Okay, okay.
follow the gun.
That's gonna work. Oh, okay.
Can this be some temporal distortion?
He knows about it. He knows I'm using the scope. But it does not matter. Oh, bear bone. No.
In the instant Caius was defeated, the effects rippled down the timeline. In the village of Erba, Sarah and Noel see that things are not as they were before. Twisted mockeries of humans sprawl lifeless among the buildings. The scars of war that should have long since faded appear fresh and raw. Is this the world of the past, or is it the reflection of someone's memory? Sarah hears a faint voice calling her and sets off to investigate.
Another paradox ending. Several of them.
When we came to, we found ourselves in the town of Erba. We were in a world that had been devastated by the War of Transgression, hundreds of years before I was born. All traces of humanity were replaced with monstrous Seath. People had been stripped of their normal lives. Denied even a human death, they wandered the ruins of their home. I thought I heard a faint whisper, a familiar voice. Could it be the voice of someone who lived here long ago? The voice of someone begging to be heard?
The war against Cocoon, it was inevitable. The army of Grand Pulse was annihilated by the overwhelming power of the Fal'Cie. Countless lives were lost. But I didn't fight. I couldn't. Not even to protect my friends, the people I love. To hate, to hurt, to destroy, I refused to accept my focus. I was sad. I was scared. That's why I decided to run. I left Fang to deal with everything. We vowed to protect each other, and I broke that promise. I'm the reason. I'm the reason Fang was forced to carry the burden of the monster, of Ragnarok. Because I was weak. Because I abandoned her. Fang, where are you? I have to make up for what I did. Or else...
Vanille? Is that you?
So the voice you heard before?
It belonged to Vanille, Kubo.
Vanille, listen. I know what it's like. You're trapped in crystal, but your soul is still alive. You're sleeping, but your thoughts are still awake. I know, because I experienced that too. I can feel your pain. I can feel your sorrow, your grief, and your remorse. I know there's someone you want to apologize to. Can you give us some time? I promise we'll find Fang and bring her here, so you can tell her how you feel.
Thank you. I know that one day we'll be released again. Only then can we ask for forgiveness. That is the fate time has in store for us. But fate also brought you here to this place, to hear my plea. All roads are connected, somehow. And they all lead to a time of salvation, when imprisoned souls will be freed. They all lead to the end of the world, and a new beginning.
Deal's truth. Oh, lag. Long ago in ancient times, Cocoon and Pulse fought a terrible war. Two women, called Fang and Vanille, released a monster and began to march toward Cocoon. At that moment, the goddess unleashed a powerful spell and turned them both into crystal statues. Their slumbering forms were placed in a temple in Oberba, which in time was lifted up into Cocoon itself. There they slept until hundreds of years later, a young girl wandered into the temple and was bade to see. The girl's name was Sarah. This was the moment that marked the beginning of the 13 days of the Purge. Yep. And that's what kicked off Oh. For that. There we go. Oh, good. Okay, now let's go get our item. I may have wanted to do that to get that. I refuse to use I.
My powers do not compare to those of the goddess.
Yeah. Nice. You have to close this. Rejecting.
When reaching for the future, we sometimes fall into the past.
Don't. No. Still in the battle.
Hostile located. Engage at will. Paradox effect confirmed. Targeting Atlas. Fire!
Down it. Let's. Oh. All right. Okay.
Why did you offer to stop the giant?
Because we can't let Atlas shut this place down. We need to search
Relax.
the
It
ruins.
is fine.
There might be other gates we can use.
Like the gate to Valhalla?
Exactly. And how can I take you to Lightning without those handy-dandy portals?
Right. We'll do
Yeah.
it your way.
Can't even get through.
Another gate, huh? Figures.
And we need an artifact to open it, right?
Right. Key is something that doesn't belong in this time.
Oh, visitor.
Well, now she's all flustered.
There used to be a cemetery in the ruins, but now it's gone. If you come across any gravestones, let me know. It's driving me crazy.
Truth be told, I could have gotten this ending a lot sooner. But we really didn't have the means, like, The problem was I couldn't do this so early because we didn't have the means to actually face him off, face off against him. There's lyrics to this song.
There he is, and not looking too happy.
Go full form, huh? Oh. I'll be honest, it's probably gonna be a lot easier than I thought. Ready. Doing something. I only have 22. We're gonna have to go to now the real fight begins. No, wait, never mind. I forgot this is a cutscene fight.
How did we get here?
No! Look out!
Move!
I think I found his weak spot. Ready?
Do it!
Wait for it.
Now!
There it is, the paradox.
Without first resolving the paradox, Sarah and Noel defeat the rampaging giant Atlas. In the ensuing confluence of energies, they are suddenly transported to an entirely different location. The two find themselves standing on a rolling plain that Sarah recognizes as the steps of Grand Pulse. A thudding boom resonates through the air. They have heard heavy footfalls like these before. All around them are gigantic soldiers, man-made weapons of destruction. The final war, spoken of in the prophecies, has begun.
A colossal war once raged across the land.
A giant mistake.
The spark was the pillar of cocoon, growing weaker by the day, threatening to collapse. Among the people, there were those who sought to resurrect the Fal'Cie. They wanted to use their power to avert catastrophe. However, there were many who feared the Fal'Cie and their part in Cocoon's history. The populace was split. Anger divided them. Over the course of time, the debate escalated to war. As the battle raged on, one side created soldiers the size of mountains. Instead of surrendering, their rivals retaliated by building their own massive weapons. What began as a dispute between humans became an earth-shattering war between giants. The titanic conflict grew beyond the people's ability to control. Pulse became a scorched battlefield. And eventually, what they set out to protect was destroyed.
That story has been passed down for generations. It happened long before I was born, but for Sarah, it's a war she knows nothing about, one that has yet to take place. The massive weapons of war overran the land. They say it was the beginning of the end of the world, the day the giants caused the fall of Cocoon. If it's true.
If we defeat all the giants, then we should be able to save the future and the world.
Really?
I've made up my mind. I'm staying here with you, Noel, in this time. I can't let the world be destroyed.
Thanks, Sarah. The pillar supporting Cocoon was already weak and starting to crumble. There's not much time left for us. But even so, we're not going to give up. We can't. Because I know what happens after Cocoon comes crashing down from the sky. The world is stripped of growth, of life. The water runs dry, and even the winds grow still. Everything withers away in a slow death. It's a world with no hope, no future, nothing. A forsaken world. That's the world in which I was born.
Got a mistake. Transcript. Gonna let it go. Very slowly, it's all coming. Okay, so ultimately, it was the Academy themselves who built Atlas. Atlas? Like it, replied Sarah, scanning the data they covered. Started when the forces were trying to restore the old Cocoon reactivated the dormant Fal'Cie. Atlas was a weapon built to protect humans from the Fal'Cie? Yeah, Sarah. Before lapsing into silence, Noel followed her gaze skyward. If the Academy had not built Atlas, more and more of the Fal'Cie would have been awakened by the other side. But even so, is there no way to counter the threat? Which ones do we have? Giant mistaken. We have Fate and Freedom. Giant Nifa Timeless. I thought we had that one. Oh, that's a different one. Oh, wait. Yeah. Fate, okay, Fate and Freedom. Yeah, there's like a long one that we can do. Get several at once. We would have to close this gate.
Sarah and Noel have changed the future. The proto-fal'Cie that threatened us.
Ding! Ding! With the scope on, close the gate. When you give the Krabaton core
After all said and done,
to the
you
bag
handled
of
the
choose
proto-fal'Cie
her.
pretty well. What did you do to it anyway?
I sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it. It was more of a hunch, really.
A hunch. Well, we won, and that's what matters, I guess.
What do I want?
The numbers seem accurate.
How many are left, by the way? Fragments. 6 more and we'll have 50. We'll have 150, which leaves 10.
Hello there.
There are like 9 of them here. Ooh, 11. 11. 12, 13.
I hope I meet a nice guy today. It's so cute. Yay!
We encourage visitors of all ages.
Where should I live once I retire?
Hi there.
So pretty.
There she is.
So, the Academy has made progress on its investment.
I'm trying to.
I can't believe it. Wow. Oh, did I tell you? Direct.
The Academy is using a paradox. Exactly. There's a possibility the war has a battle.
We already have them.
You've brought us a
Sarah, did you really do it?
We had. We had collected all the ore clusters Hope needed to levitate his new cocoon. I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy and excited. But this was just the beginning. You're leaving for another...
Messed up. Oh man, so you have to watch that. You can't skip the cutscene. You can't skip the cutscene. You have to watch it because you have to be. And yeah.
What is that?
After all said and done, you handled the proto-fal'Cie pretty well. What did you do to it anyway?
I sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it. It was more of a hunch, really.
A hunch. Well, we won, and that's what matters, I guess.
Do I look good in this?
Hello there.
There's a Final Fantasy XIII-2 book that's like 240 pages, which contains several stories revolving around characters. Loose ends within the plot, yeah, which should have been dealt with. Oh, there is an English version.
That place looks fun. What is that?
Yeah, such as the betrayal of Alyssa is apparently in that book. But we can read it here. Up leads hope to the... All right, I'm gonna read what it says in her in her wiki about why Final Fantasy XIII-2 Fragments After reveals that after betraying Sarah and Noel, Alyssa accompanies Hope to the Augusta Tower in the guise of aiding in his investigation of an intruder in the system. In actuality, Alyssa is setting up a trap for Hope with the duplicates. After disposing the attacking duplicates, Hope finds a digital diary belonging to Alyssa that reveals her hate-filled thoughts towards the pulseless sea. Her fears of being erased with another taking her place, and her plotting to kill Hope. When she holds Hope at gunpoint, Alyssa begins to disappear, as Sarah and Noel have fixed the paradox that allowed her to survive the cave-in. Alyssa begs Hope not to forget her before she ceased to be. Nearly everyone's memory of Alyssa are erased, with only Hope and a few people in Academia headquarters having vague memory of her. In Fragment After, it's revealed that a century later, at 500 AF, Alyssa has been replaced by an intern named Ania Stern, or Sten, an implied descendant of her friend Nina. So in other words, she's a paradox. She was not supposed to have survived the cave-in.
This capsule.
Oh, yeah. Have it on, right? Yeah. Well, get a book, cause we gotta watch this cutscene.
Did I tell you?
We already have the device, by the way. Have both devices, because.
Sarah, did you really do it?
We had. We had collected all the ore clusters Hope needed to levitate his new cocoon. I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy and excited. But this was just the beginning. It would take a century to complete the new cocoon. And if the old cocoon were to fall before it could be finished, well...
I know we can do it.
He's right, you know. Have you seen that broken gate in the town? Well, it's all fixed and working normally.
Sure.
We collected the ore crystals, so the future has changed, Kupo.
Yes, I think so. And look what I found. It was lying next to the gate.
No.
We have to hurry. Are we gonna make it?
Better! Huh? What?
Director!
What's going on?
Don't move! You're under arrest.
Yeah, give that back!
Did I hear someone call for a hero? I think I did. So?
No!
Thank you. Give it up, sweetheart. We're on to you. We know everything. Like the fact that this artifact is booby-trapped. We also know that someone gave this to you. Someone like Caius.
So what if he did?
Snow, how did you...
Hope? Caius is on the move and up to no good. The past and the future are looking pretty bleak. Give me a hand, Sarah.
Huh?
You can't just drop a bomb like that and take off. You always do what you want, even if it means leaving people behind. You haven't changed at all.
Okay, sorry. But at least I'm consistent, right?
Snow gave us some valuable information. Alyssa was working with Caius, of all people. If we had tried to use the artifact, Noel and I would have fallen right into some kind of trap. Caius was the one that was trying to change the events of the past. Snow's constantly on the move. There are Caiuses in the past, present, and future, and they all have to be stopped.
That Caius, I think he's serious. He means business. I try to fix the past and he just changes it back to how he wants it again. Like nothing ever happened.
Where's Lightning in all this?
She's on the job with Saz and Dodge.
What can I do?
Stay alive. Listen, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're going to be assassinated exactly 3 days from now.
What?
Me?
Without you, we might as well forget about having any kind of future. Without hope, we're done for. So it's important that you do everything in your power to protect yourself.
Right.
Noel, you're on guard duty.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to the future to greet Caius with my fist. And before all the fun happens, I got 13 different eras to visit. There are a bunch of crystals with my name on them.
13 different eras. Not one to sit still, huh?
Different eras.
Sarah, come with me, okay?
Okay.
See, this.
How come you guys get to do all the fun stuff?
I'll fill you in on what you missed when we get back. So stay safe and stay alive.
Yeah.
There's no stopping you, is there? Go on then.
And this is how I set off on an exciting and scary adventure with my hero, Snow. No one can predict how our time-traveling journey will come to an end. But the past, present, and future are all connected. And until time stands still, the future will always bring us a new adventure.
There is hope. Yeah. So, yeah, and she worked with Caius because she wanted to make sure she didn't disappear, but she also knew that they would have figured out the paradox, and which caused her to beat a race. They would have fixed things, and which is kind of sad because I liked Alyssa too, but Snow was riding the highway of time when he came across a gate projecting strange flickering images. Showed Sarah. Snow saw her receiving an artifact from an unknown young woman, hesitant, unsure of the gift. Then as he watched, the scene changed and changed again and again. A tumbling kaleidoscope of visions, countless fragments of history but never known. Damn, someone is trying to rewrite history. Snow realized he had to act fast. He leaped in on the trusty Shiva and headed for the gate. A new adventure was just beginning to hunt for the 13 crystals. Crystal. What are... That's the thing, like I said, it's just, they add one thing after another, and it's just like, what are you talking about? Oh, by the way, we have to close this again, but... Hang on. So complicated. It's gonna get complicated now. Have the future is hope. I have faith and freedom. I have giant mistake, deep timeless skies. Create an area until you. it off until then.
Sarah.
So beneath timeless sky is what we'll get next, and then it's heir to chaos. Yeah, and then we'll be done. Yeah, okay. That. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
After all said and done, you handled the proto-fal'Cie pretty well. What did you do to it anyway?
I sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it. It was more of a hunch, really.
A hunch. Well, we won, and that's what matters, I guess.
What should I make for dinner tonight? What should I do now?
Yeah. If we can get this game done quick enough, I'm probably just do Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux. We'll finally finish that game. At least the first part. I wonder if New Game Plus will be a lot faster though. Because I do have to give that game twice. In order to get at least the true endings that I want.
Should have studied more in school.
That should do it. Great!
At least this is going faster than I thought. To be honest. 20 what? Day 5? 7.
Alyssa.
Excuse me, come here. Floor. Grab the vagabond.
Oh, I see.
Guess I have to fight.
I see.
It'll be simple though. We break it? Nope.
What? I'm hungry.
I'd love to live in a place with nice fresh air.
Oh my. A lot of. I'll be honest, if we had the, the 3 days that we kind of lost because we had to constantly try to fix this game. If we would have had all that time back, we would have been done this game, actually. Yeah, we would have been at the end. We would have been probably cleaning it up today.
I think we're getting close to some kind of final reckoning.
No. No final reckoning. Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
What did I do? F? What did I do? No, I can do it. Yeah, its power is balanced. More power. Really, a quick stagger, huh? I never saw it's day one. Moderately. Oh, really? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm using that because I have. Rare items have to battle. I should stop probably too. Anyway. Oh, what?
Where did Noel get to?
Where's
How do I
Noel?
find him?
Where'd Noel go?
Come on, Mog. What's wrong with you? How do I get out of here?
Thing is, I saw the ending of Final Fantasy or Lightning seen the ending of Lightning Returns, like the after credit scene. Just made us question everything. So, but the thing is,
Don't celebrate just yet. Please just go.
what I want to know is, how did we end up? How did that scene with her with Lightning Returns ends up? How do we get to that? It's gonna be a weird time when I do Lightning Returns. Cause it's the only one of the 13 series that I haven't done. I pre-ordered the collector's edition of Lightning Return for the PS3, and just say it was nice because I had the pocket watch. I actually had the pocket watch. But I kind of at the same time regret spending all that money on a game that actually is kind of considered probably the worst thing in existence. If I only played it for like 3 hours and I was just like, what am I even doing? We'll go through it, and I'll be like, why? The whole time. I'll just be like, why? There, guys, go. Hold on, I gotta. Oh, we can't take it. Kill. Again. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take 100 years to do this. Wow. Okay. Okay. Can't win. Give up. That was cutting it close. Wow, yikes. I actually, beautiful horse. Oh, by the way, I guess, yeah. Oh, I should have known. Round 2. Really? That's it? Yeah, this is gonna be the last Paradox ending I get. By the way. Get in there, Lightning. Oh. Well, okay. Be careful.
Okay, this'll work. Take this.
Is chaos so easily overcome?
Yeah. There it is. Another and Paradox ending. Oopa.
Sarah's strength of will is greater than Caius imagined. Struck down by an unexpected counterattack, his physical form fades away into the chaos. History, however, is further twisted by this turn of events. It seems that Caius still had a role to play in correcting the timeline. All that is left now is a realm untethered to any point in time. A world slowly decaying into oblivion. Sarah is left to ponder her future in a new bodom that lies at the end of existence.
Where am I?
This is the world you chose. Had you simply accepted defeat, a pleasant dream would have been yours for all eternity.
Sarah!
It's different than before.
We weren't supposed to defeat Caius. There's no way we could have known that. But look at where it got us. There's no way out of here. We're trapped in the end of time.
not giving up, are you? Don't you remember? You're the one who told me that as long as you have hope, the goddess will smile upon you.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. If there's a time to be positive, it's definitely now.
Yeah. Is that?
Countless days have passed since we began our journey with Noel and Yule, Kubo. The key to unlocking the paradox. It was lost along with Caius, Kubo. We are trapped in a world where the four of us are the only ones left, Kubo.
Yule doesn't see visions in this place. She says it's because time has stopped. There is no future. I don't know if there's a way to change the events of the past anymore. But we're still searching for a gate. One that will let us travel through time like before. Sarah's not one to give up. She's a positive influence on all of us. She believes that we'll be able to reunite with lightning and snow.
A sky without Cocoon. A sky dark and ominous, stripped of hope. But we'll keep searching for a way. I know that one day, the sun will rise and we'll all look up at a golden sky. And we'll be able to laugh again, and be with the people that are important to us.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Your runs. What was that? Leave a timeless sky. Joel knows that this was the world she wanted. Noel is here, I'm here. That's all I need. No Caius, just us. We can start over again, and this time make it better. But Noel wants more. He wants a future. He wants everything. People, life, all of it. The bad as well as the good. Joel lifts her head. That's what Joel wants, then I want it too. Look. Oh, a star is falling. New door is open. Perhaps beyond it, the real future is waiting. God, that was... Wait, can we still... No. I can't even... Okay. Put it back up. Go to Serendipity. We're missing... We're missing two of them. Two timeline. Oh yeah, I remember. Missing test subject and heir to chaos. We're not here for that. Either we got 146.
I think I've forgotten what it feels like there.
Greetings, and what can I do?
What can I do for purchase? Oh, change tickets. Tickets. Please. That's what I want. Right there. Oh yeah, give me that. How about another 10 mil? Alright.
May you be blessed.
Yes. May we be blessed.
Fortune seems to have taken.
Why do I keep
Yeah, the quiz masters, 9 of them. 10, 11, 10. We'll have to split up. Tomorrow we'll have to split everything up. Because we need to we need to be able to get the information data of every monster in the game. So thus but that's gonna be it for tonight. So much 4 a.m.